And I'm going to set myself recording now, yeah?
Hang on. Oh, hold on.
Hang fire.
Hold on just a second, please.
Jim's walking up.
So, someone rattled my cage. Play with. Hold hard. Hold hard.
Okay. I'm holding hard.
Don't be dirty.
Not for long, though. Come on.
Does anyone know a good way of getting VLC not to take up the whole screen?
Yeah, just what you want, PC?
Yeah.
No.
I'm a Mac as well, mate.
No. Minimal interface, will that do it? No, it won't.
You should have like a, like plus, minus, or whatever. And then when you like when you got web browsing, you sort of plus it or whatever.
Yeah, I know all that, but it's not the same on this. At least it isn't on my version. Let me.
Have you got like a little?
This is why I don't use it really.
Have you gone to full screen mode by any chance?
See
the bottom left on the Mac anyway. The bottom right hand corner, there's a little icon for full screen. Is that selected at the moment? I don't know if it might be different on the PC, but
yeah, it's at full screen. I don't want it to be.
If you click on that, it should reduce it. Hopefully.
Yeah, it hasn't.
Made it even bigger.
It's now filling both screens. You see, if I use open file and then go to that folder.
Well, to be honest, would it make any difference using a different thing to watch it on?
Hang on a minute, just one cotton picking second. Now we're in business.
Yeah.
Oh. Shut it! Shut up! Not you, it. Right, I'm in.
Hey!
It's like dealing with Craig and Suki.
How dare you!
You called professionals last time, Robert.
I've let the side down since then.
Right. Okay.
We're in business.
Okay. So
just tell us when to record.
Okay, I've lost Audacity. There we go. Cool.
So
right. I'm recording. Yeah, I'm recording.
I'm recording now.
I'm just. I spent so long doing that. I haven't got back to my recording. I've done a sound check. So, so theoretically, if we're headphoned and we can listen to the soundtrack on low, can't we? Without
we can.
listening?
Yes. Yes. And it doesn't come out on the recording.
I did a little test run just in case.
Yep. Same here.
just in case I was being stupid. Right. Okay. I see you're both recording now, are you?
Yes, we are indeed.
Right. I'm recording now, so you can clap whenever you like.
Okay, so I'll do 3, 2, 1, and then clap. Okay, right. 3, 2, 1.
Good enough.
Okay, that's good enough. That's good enough. Okay,
we can work with that.
Well, it'll be totally out of sync now, but
do another one just to be on the safe side.
Okay, let's do another one. Okay, right. 3, 2, 1.
And you're getting about there now.
Yeah, that'll do it. Okay. Right. Let's do some introductions then. So if we're ready to rock and roll.
Yeah, man.
Cool. Let's do it then. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Who's He podcast. Yes, this is Phil here. And on this special podcast, because this is our first audio commentary for nearly 3 years. And to celebrate this very auspicious occasion, I should say, we have two very special guests. So first up, we have from the Progtor Who podcast, I was going to say that actually. Podcast.
Cockcast. Yeah, no, that's probably more right. That's probably more correct, Phil, yeah.
Yes, from the Progtor Who podcast, we have Mr. Bob Fleming. Good evening, Robert.
Hiya, Phil. You all right?
Not bad, not bad. And we have our other guest is from the Crinoids podcast, and it is Mr. Jim Cameron. Good evening, James.
Good evening, both.
Good evening. Good evening. How are
Philip and Bobbert?
Yeah, we're back again. Bobbert. Boys are back in town.
Yes, we're back in town. Indeed, we are. Indeed, we are. So now. who picked this story? Because we're doing Terror of the Vervoids as our first audio commentary for a very, very long time.
Own up.
It was me, wasn't it? Because I was thinking, yeah, because it's got to be shit on it. Because otherwise, it's not going to be very funny.
No, that's true. That's true.
I'm not saying this is shit. I'm just saying there's scope for discussion and comedy. So yeah.
Okay. Now, so before we get going, just to remind our listeners at home what we usually do on audio commentary, we usually sort of try and bring you during some of the sort of, how can I put it, the dead air when there's nothing to talk about. We try and sort of give you some sort of facts and figures from the day of the actual original broadcast of the episode. So we're going through things. What was in what was on the BBC One for us that day, the top 10, and what was at the UK box office on those particular days as well. So just to sort of, I can say, lighten the mood. So,
I presume you do that, Phil, because I've got no.
Yes, I will take care of all that. I've got it all lined up nicely.
Oh,
so,
lovely.
Yeah.
Good man.
That's it. Okay, so are we ready, chaps? As will ever be. Hi, everybody. Everyone's ready at home as well. Good, because we are going to press play in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and play.
Oh.
And off we go.
Into the 80s.
Here we go.
Look at all that extra colour.
Oh, I know.
It is.
It's so 80s, isn't it? So, but this episode was first broadcast on the 1st November 1986. For those of you who didn't know. And this is what do we think to these spangly titles?
I like. This is my favourite logo. This is probably my favourite Doctor Who logo. I love all that sort of tubey text. I mean, my favourite would be the earlier one. It gets a bit too sparkly, but I do like the 80s sort of theme tunes and that. And
what the original Starfield one?
Yeah, the Peter Davison one. But I do like that logo a lot. I think it's cool. Here he is, Grumpy Bollocks. I'm doing drama.
His friend has just died, dear boy.
Oh, of course. Blessed shouted it to death, didn't he? Oh, something. So macabre. He's fat, isn't he? No offense. I mean, I can't talk like I put 2 stone in lockdown, but big lad, isn't he?
He put weight on during the interregnum.
He did.
Who's that lady?
Linda Bellingham. Linda Bellingham.
Yeah,
she's very good. She's a good actress.
So is Michael Jason.
It was very, very not her, really, was it? Because you just sort of knew her from... What was that? She was in a comedy series as well, wasn't she, Linda Bellingham, at the time?
She was in a lot of the Confessions films as well, wasn't she?
That's right, yeah.
I expect. I don't watch.
And the Sweeney film as well, for that matter.
Yeah. I must admit, I remember getting this box set on VHS, and I'd been about 14, 15... And I absolutely loved this. It was like, and it blew my mind. Everything that pretty much happened, this blew my mind. And when it was revealed the Valiard was an incarnation of the future Doctor, I thought this was absolutely class when I was younger. And it has elements of being great.
I was going to say, and now, Bob.
Well, this scared the shit out of me. This episode, this adventure when I was a kid. Looking at it now, it is what it is, and it's 80s.
Very 80s.
It scared me that the Doctor would continue like this.
But I mean, I know it's quite garish, this sort of set and everything, but it's not too bad. No. Considering, really. It is obviously very 80s and all that.
It's a Gallifrey coffee room chic, this, isn't it? It's,
it is, yeah.
Space liner.
And I do like them Mulvarians or whatever they are. They're quite cool.
Yeah, good. I like them. Nice design.
There she is, Pussy Galore.
Don't be dirty. Oh, sorry. I see what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, as well, you wouldn't have that kind of beard and hair like that fella there, would you? In this sort of clean,
not really.
Clean environment. He looks almost like me.
We'd never have anyone like you in this day and age.
No.
Nice pads, nice shoulder pads on a man.
I did bra pads actually. But...
This is the first of very many moustaches in this story.
Yeah, yes, it is.
80s, wasn't it? Everyone had a tash in 80s.
Oh, God, yeah.
Here he is, Mr. Sinister. Liar. Isn't he? What's he wearing there? He looks like plastic pyjamas. Or some sort of, stationary wrapping.
Oh, God knows. It's awful, whatever it is.
I mean that guy, the old dude there, isn't he quite a famous old actor?
He has been in tons of stuff.
Yeah.
Absolutely tons. I bet he's in some of the Confessions films as well.
But I mean, he looks proper old, and he's going, "Fuck off, you old bastard! You don't know what you're losing it, mate. You're losing it,
mate."
Yeah, and you'd believe him.
We all got beards and moustaches, and you haven't.
I mean, this is very.
You don't belong, old man.
Where's your tash, dickhead? Or your perm? It's very Agatha Christie, this sort of setup, isn't it? Base under siege.
Well, this is what this was supposed to be, wasn't it? This was like meant to be like a Chrissy whodunit in space, which I'm not entirely sure if it works or not. But
them fellas in them hazmat suits have been outside my doctors recently. That's what they've been doing. It. Oh, look
bloody
at him.
Everywhere. He's
sneaky, isn't he?
Another moustache. I mean, I hate to go on about it, but there are a lot of...
Well, that's a full beard, isn't it?
That was a good moustache at the back.
Oh, so
I'm not counting the ones with full beards.
I'm going to play a drinking game on my own then. Every tash I'm having a sip. I mean that looks no worse than a lot of other things on telly that time. Oh, here it is. Oh, fuck off.
Dear.
I mean, he needs it. Like he needs to get on his bike and work some pounds off.
It's that music as well. It's that awful music. Jesus Christ.
It keeps coming back as well, doesn't it? Future music. That's what they're trying to perceive it as, and it's just awful. Carrot juice. Oh my god.
I think Bonnie Langford just squeezed herself out into a glass there. Actually.
Thing is, Bonnie Langford,
which fit did she squeeze?
I mean, she obviously played the character they sort of told her to portray. Her character in Big Finish Audios is very good, a lot more toned down.
Yes, it is. Yeah,
It must be a case that GNT went, right, Colin, you're putting a bit of timber. I'm going to get you a PT, Bonnie Langford. Do what you're told.
Well, I think it's the other thing as well. That I think they're casting on based on her ability to scream, really, wasn't it? I mean, that's what she was sort of that screechy voice she had from was it Just William?
Just William, yeah. Violet Elizabeth Bott.
That's that character.
This is the translator thing that comes into play later. I love the over exaggerated acting as well from the Mulvarians, like keep nodding their head like that.
Yeah, lots of head acting. Yes.
Yeah.
It's good to see that microelectronics hasn't reached their planet yet. There's this massive, great packed lunchbox he has to hit every time.
That's a big analog sort of synthesizer, that, isn't it? You know, like a.
Yeah, that's what it looks like, doesn't it?
Does it have a megabyte modem in there somewhere?
I'm not sure it's that advanced. He's going to play some ELP in a minute on that.
Put his coffee down. The electronics, madman.
Yeah, you don't do that.
You'd be struck off for doing stuff like that now.
Terrible.
It's that little coffee holder that comes out. That's what you use.
The B&Q door handle.
It's quite dark and sinister, this bit for the 80s, though, isn't it? Oh,
it is. Yeah. There you go. Well,
right in neck. Take that.
Reverb up.
Yeah.
You will not play Tarkus now.
Fuck off, Bonnie. I mean, I do like Bonnie Langford, but just fuck off. It's the most garish, annoying thing. Well, I do love that TARDIS console. I really like that TARDIS.
Yeah, out of all the sort of, actually, it was the only one of the 80s. So, that was my favourite 80s console.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Mayday message. Scary, yeah.
Imperative. Now, what could that word mean? They puzzle about it a bit later on, don't they? What?
They do, actually, yes.
There are no other words that end imperative apart from imperative.
Here we are. They've landed now.
If light is forbidden, why are the lights on?
Yeah, they've not really thought that through, have they?
They haven't, have they?
I mean, that is the fucking worst waistcoat as well. It's. Yeah. I mean, how do we make my costume more shit? Here's that waistcoat, Colin.
Yeah, don't use the break to change his costume completely. Just make it slightly more shit.
Shit, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I feel so sorry for Colin Baker. I really do.
Yeah, me too.
When you see him in the blue one, when they've sort of redone it or whatever, and people that have done it to like that blue colour, he looks so much better. If he'd have had that, I think he would have. I don't know. Probably, I think a lot of it is to do with the costume, the way he sort of perceived, and probably the way he played it as well. He's wearing a stupid costume.
Well, apparently he wanted a lot more of like a black leather jacket look, a bit like Eccleston. Yeah.
Yeah.
But as usual, Jane T vetoed it.
He has all the best decisions, I think.
Yes, he was certainly the top of his game there, wasn't he?
But I mean, at the time, as a kid, as a younger man, I loved it. I really wanted one of them coats, like. But I was a child, and you sort of want to wear daft stuff, don't you?
Well, yeah, indeed. Unless you're a cosplayer.
That's true.
It doesn't matter what you...
Forever children.
Here
exactly, yes.
Tonky Tonka.
Tonka Travers.
Tonka Travers.
It's
great, isn't it?
His Tonka is concealed behind a zip at the moment.
I don't know. So, obviously, it transpires that the Doctor knows Tonka Travers. But why didn't they use someone that he had met before? I always think that. I mean, I do like this actor, and he reminds me a bit of the guy that's in Revenge of the Cybermen.
Similar, yeah.
You know what I mean? But I don't know why they didn't use someone.
Michael Craig was a sort of like a heartthrob of 1950s British cinema, wasn't he? And
yeah.
I was really surprised to see him in this. But then again, he did star in Triangle before that, didn't he? So
I was just going to say he did drop status before this.
Yes.
Tonka Travers. Double tash, by the way. See it? Two lads tash next to each other.
Hey.
Oh, yeah.
Part of the uniform.
Double tash. Double drink for Bob.
Oh dear, the cat brooch as well. But wasn't that Colin Baker's idea, the brooches, wasn't it?
Yeah,
I was going to mention that. But yeah, I like him. He's cool, that commander fella.
Yeah.
Tonka Travers.
Takes it completely seriously. He's like, someone should tell a security guard. Should have given him a few sort of tips on how to hold his gun. He doesn't quite know what to do with it there, does he?
No. He looks
like now.
Right, yeah.
It's like now they're going to sort of boot camp, don't they? For this is how you hold your weapon. This is how you march in formation. This is how you want to move. And back then, just stand in the background and do what you like.
He looks very
stupid.
I say he looks very nervous, and he looks like me when I got my first electric drill. But I ended up in A&E. So
it's going to go off in his hand in a minute.
Yeah, it didn't come with instructions. I mean, what is he wearing, that fella? It's like his pajamas with a tiny bit of shit armour. There she goes.
He's just got out of bed. He had to throw what was nearest.
I mean, is this...
This is his last job before retirement.
I was going to say, this is... I remember this. Yeah, this is just all dudes last hurrah, isn't it?
It's
cop show cliche.
Isn't it?
Imagine if you did a hood roll or table roll, just going out there.
You might eat a ham roll later on. But...
There we go. Light forbidden.
Light forbidden.
Well,
in there. Ooh.
That can't be right, surely.
Looks like potentially a small animal getting through that shit fencing that doesn't very secure. Oh, what are these? It's, cocoons.
Ochre, aren't they? Ladies.
I do actually like the fact that this sort of construction has been made from that plastic sheeting you get from B&Q, that you do make to some sort of rudimentary greenhouse.
Yeah. A polytunnel.
That's it.
I mean, this is quite eerie.
Yeah.
You know, for the music and everything, it's quite tense.
Yeah. Those, not so much. Silver seeds.
Were they like raisins or something, or minstrels painted silver?
Well, Colin Baker eats one later. I don't know if they're all made of the same thing, but that one was clearly edible.
Well, Jim, it is the future.
Yeah, we've got some edible things, but we've sprayed them with some really poisonous fucking silver spray paint. Sorry, Colin.
Fully leaded.
Poor old Colin.
I don't know. He's back to his sort of like pompous self a bit in this one, isn't he? He has. I love it when he has the moments of being like quite a cool, nice doctor, because he's a great actor.
Yeah, they never seem to quite know what to do with his character, did they?
Up and down, really. Roller coaster style.
I think it's a bit better now in this series.
I mean, he does offer his range a bit more.
Yeah.
Oh, Bonnie Langford, bless her. Fucking
Would you like
annoying.
to? I was going to say, just a little bit of exposition. Would you like to know what was on the telly after Doctor Who on BBC One that evening?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Go
Yeah,
on.
okay. Well, at 17:45, you had to the Vervoids Part 1. Then at 6:10, you had the Noel Edmonds Late Breakfast Show.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
late breakfast show. Was
yes,
that,
yeah, that's
trying
before
to be
Mr.
funny?
Blobby. Christ, yeah. Yeah, was trying to be funny. Then at 7:00, Every Second Counts with Paul Daniels.
Oh God, was
yeah.
he a pedo? I can't remember.
No, he wasn't. No, one of the few sort of like entertainers at the BBC who wasn't actually.
I can't remember if he got U-treed or not.
No, he didn't. Unfortunately. Then at
Well, not yet, anyway.
no. At 7:35, you had something called That's Television Entertainment. It was a special show. It was broadcast on the eve of the BBC TV's golden anniversary.
Oh.
Yeah. So then at 9:00, the News and Sport with Jan Leeming. Then you had 9:15. That's Entertainment or Television Entertainment continued. Then at 10:45, you had Bodyline, which was that show about the cricket one.
That was excellent. Yeah.
Yeah. Then at 10:00, Bowls and Tennis, and at 1:20, The Weather.
Oh.
And that was your entertainment for the evening.
This gym,
Our
not
cup
not
runneth
you, Jim.
over.
this GMY, just GYM, not you, Jim. This is possibly the shittest gym I've ever seen in my life, and it's meant to be in the future on a leisure spaceship.
Well, they're going to get worse, clearly, aren't they? We're peaked with gyms.
Oh my God, and that music's back as well. It's awful.
He doesn't look shifty at all, does he?
He's proper shifty, him. Perm man.
Now, I was going to say, Malcolm Tierney, he was in Star Wars.
He was, yes.
Oh, I recognise the face.
Yes, he utters the line, "Where are you taking this thing?" And he was dubbed, by the way. It wasn't even his voice.
Insulting.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Something's coming in your headphones. Coming in your ears.
Both ears at once.
Now that's magic.
How's that? Not a lot.
He's using his proper charm now, isn't he, by producing a set of flowers like a
And the
terrible
gimboid
magician.
facial
On the
Yeah.
I'll say on the extras for this Blu-ray set, Colin Baker seemed to take quite a shine to this actress, actually.
I do.
Yes. To
It's
this.
a rather pretty lady.
Yes.
Well, on the sofa, he's definitely a what's the word? A thorn between two roses. He's got Nicola Brighton and Bonnie Langford sat next to him, who were like a bit like a fine wine, and he sat there not like a fine wine, with them two either side of him on that sofa bit. He looks very happy.
Yes.
I do like Colin Baker. He's a cool man. He's funny.
Yes.
He seems like a nice guy.
It's what I like. It's even though he's been he was sort of poorly served by the BBC, he's still continued to be a big ambassador for Doctor Who. He never sort of fell out of love with the show itself. It was just the hierarchy, wasn't it?
Who were probably all Tory wankers.
Oh, probably.
Almost certainly.
At the time.
That means he's going to go tackle in.
I wish they'd have put moustaches on Hannah Blackman and stuff like that on Bonnie Langford just to shits and giggles.
Just for uniformity.
Yeah. I mean, the cast is very good, isn't it?
Oh, very good, yeah.
Hannah Blackman doing a Doctor Who's a bit like, wow, isn't it? Maybe not at the time, but she was a big deal, wasn't she?
I don't know though. Actually, at the time, I think it was a big deal to get someone like her. You know,
he was good at that, wasn't he? GNT getting your stunt casting kind of thing. But she's a dead good actress.
Oh no, exactly. Yeah, there's no. It's not like Ken Dodd, is it? For argument's sake, or
it was brilliant.
Lee John.
Ken Dodd was brilliant. Ken Dodd was brilliant.
Yeah, Lee John, not so much.
No.
Who's Lee John?
Imagination.
Enlightenment.
Enlightenment. It was. Oh, you must be a Lee John.
The fat little
Thank
kid
you,
one.
You're welcome. I'm here all week.
With the seeds.
This is where he eats one.
How many takes do you reckon this took? Oh no, he doesn't do it yet, does he?
No, do it yet. No.
Space.
It's a cheerful control room, isn't it?
Isn't it?
functional, isn't it?
As I say, it's very sparse for a control deck, isn't it?
Yeah, quite cool.
How did he get there so quickly?
Oh, that's the big hole. The big hole of doom. I don't know. What is it? It's the furnace, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, someone tried to chuck him in, didn't they? That's right.
That's right. Yeah.
With the rubbish.
This line is brilliant. Do you hear that line? Someone's been pulverized into fragment and chucked out to space. In my book, that's murder.
In my book, that's a happy accident.
It's what he would have wanted, surely.
A single shoe?
Exactly the same. Oh.
This, I mean, it is good. This is good.
Is that difference where you notice like now when they shoot scenes like this, it's very, very flat. They're all sort of all standing in a line.
Yeah.
Aren't they? It's
just how it was made back then, Telly. I mean,
You point two cameras at one each group, kind of just mix between.
And it was still all rehearsals and like theatre style, wasn't it? With directors up in the boxes and all that.
It's like that Bavarian gingerly sat there and said, "Oh, me chow fonts." That is the shittest, most sparse gym ever. My kind of gym. I was going to say, I'd say it's not even a powered walking machine. He's on there.
He's making the lighting with that.
It was that sneaky little fucker at the door. Also, what chain is that? What sort of weird chain on your waist is that called?
Pink and green.
Oh dear.
But I was going to say, like, there was only the directors were few and far between. Oh, we're back with the time.
I forgot about the courtroom scenes. Oh, yeah.
They're a bit sparse in this.
I did toy with the idea where we should do the version that doesn't have the courtroom scenes.
Is there one?
Because it's on the Blu-ray, but
the special edition.
Yeah, which they reckon makes the story better, but it does leave a few sort of lines of dialogue unexplained, apparently.
Oh, really?
I like it. I mean, I do like all this. I think it's, in theory, a good idea.
Oh, I don't. The trial scenes, I don't think it's a good idea at all.
I mean, no, but I mean, like, although when we get to the end, it doesn't make sense that the doctor's not that stupid to commit genocide and knowing he's going to die. Which is a bit. This makes it a bit daft. This story from that point of view.
Well, it doesn't make any sense. I mean, has he gone through his future to pick a story to show to them? He must have done, mustn't he? He can't know what's going to happen in his future.
Not being funny about that hat, gimp.
It's not the most flattering of hats, is it? It's like a shiny black condom on his head, really, isn't
it? He'd make a good doctor, though, wouldn't he? Valiard.
He would do without that rib knobbler on his head, though.
For extra sensation.
I'm kind of flipped between me as a kid watching this or younger watching this, and how much I was on the edge of my seat to like now just realising it's. Yeah, I'm sort of flipping between the two.
Yeah, it's a little bit. I think the courtroom. I agree with Jim. Actually, I'm not a big fan of the courtroom because it just slows everything down. You're sort of getting into the whole whodunit thing, and you switch back to the courtroom again. So you lost any sort of momentum.
Yeah, if they used it more sparsely and more cleverly, it might have worked. But not how they did it.
One of the best scenes in Doctor Who, though, wasn't it? The original, the first scene with the TARDIS going into the ship.
Oh yeah.
Oh god,
all of the season's budget on.
Spunked on one effect.
Yeah. I'll tell you, it still looks amazing now.
It does.
That shot. It looks amazing. Yeah, it does look great.
Faultless.
Yeah. Wasn't he in the bill? That guy.
Everyone's in the bill. I've been in the fucking bill, Phil. I'm not even an actor.
Actually, I think as a CID or station sergeant or something. He was in it for a while.
I never watched it.
Because I remember at the time I made a big thing about it because he was in some advert before that. He was a bit of a heartthrob for the ladies.
All right.
how times have changed.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the thing is, oh, fuck.
Oh, and a scream!
Yeah.
Oh, my ears!
That's gonna smart.
Oh, big electric everywhere. Shit in hell. Fucking
It's all
hell.
kicked off.
Oh
It's-
my
oh,
god.
that's it.
Oh, I've got to wait till
Oh.
next week.
Oh, my ticker.
Woo.
Oh my god,
What a cliffhanger. That was a good
Oh.
cliffhanger, though, to be fair.
that was good. That
Brilliant.
was good.
Cliffhanger.
But of the screaming.
Yeah, that
Slightly
was a bit much, wasn't it?
Slightly puzzling line he says just before he dies. He says, we don't want you breaking your neck, at least not until, and then he dies. When he
And he
touches
dies.
the thing. Yeah, how do
Exactly.
you end that sentence in a way that is completely weird?
You can't, can you? Really? There's no,
You don't want
there's
you
no way out of
breaking your
that.
neck until what?
What?
Until I finish with your love.
He's a good cliffhanger, though.
Great cliffhanger.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
All
Now-
good stuff.
Now, as is customary on audio commentaries on this podcast, I like to ask my co-hosts what they thought the viewing figures were for this episode.
Oh, God.
So, Bob, what do you reckon the viewing figures were for To the Vervoids Part 1?
14.
Jim?
14.
Yeah.
You said 14, you did.
Not 14,000, just 14.
Just 14, yeah. Probably. I don't know.
3 million, 3.5 million.
3.5 million. Okay, it was actually 5.2 million.
Blimey.
That'd be quite high
Yes.
for this time, isn't it?
Yes,
bad.
it's not
Not
bad. It's not
Yeah.
bad. So we'll find out in the next episode whether that trend goes up or down. So we should return in episode 2.
Hurrah.
Cool.
Right, we'll keep it running.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, makes it easier to record. You want to stretch your legs,
Let me just
sort drinks out. What are you doing?
get my bag.
If you want to break some wind.
Try not to spill all this over my Mac.
I've been wearing them, mate.
All right, lads. Bear with me.
It's all right.
Oh, get back and pause, you swine. Okay.
There we
I
go.
hate, I hate technology, me.
Bag of pints. Bag of pints. There we go.
Lovely.
So we'll get number 2 lined up, eh?
Yeah, let's get it lined up. I'm ready.
Okay, do you have to tell your audience to do it as well, Phil?
Yes, I do. Yeah, I'll do the whole.
Cool.
So when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Okay. Okay, everybody at home, we're going to kick off now with episode 2 in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and play.
Ooh. Oh, yeah, tell you what, I've been looking forward to this one. That cliffhanger was great.
It was great.
Can't believe we had to wait all week, Phil.
Oh,
Yeah, we got back
been
together
hell.
again.
I know.
Got back together again. Our diaries happened to work out.
Oh. Colin
Well, this
Baker.
episode was first broadcast on the 8th of November, 1986. I was 16.
I was 7.
Oh, my God.
Oh, Pip and Jane Baker. This is actually quite good for them because they're shit.
Get off the fence, Bob.
Get away from the fence, Mel. We know what's going to happen. He's got a bit of the this guy here. He's about to get fucking
Roasted. Yeah.
He's got a bit of the Mike Yates about him, hasn't
He has a little bit. Weak and ineffectual.
he? Yeah.
Yeah, he died before he became a traitor.
Fuck.
Hello.
You know what's
Who's
that?
this?
All right, lads.
Steady on.
Pokey outy thing there. Tash.
Tash
Has
action.
he got a Tash? Has the other guy got a Tash?
The Tash team are here.
No, Tash.
Fucking no Tash.
Well, he must be new.
He's going
Right.
to die. I think we've got
It's growing
a red shirt theme going on here. That if you
Oh,
don't
here
have
we
a Tash, you're
go.
going to die.
Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah, they come.
Tash's protection on this ship.
Green eye. Got no Tash, you're going to die, bell end. it's like no Tash after, isn't it? Oh, we're back to the trial room. Yeah, you're right about the trial room. It's a bit shit, isn't it?
It does. It just interrupts everything.
Yeah.
Nice hat.
She's very posh, isn't she?
Somewhat.
The Inquisitor.
Hmm.
Do you think they modelled those god awful Time Lord Cybermen from the last series based on her hat?
Looks like it, doesn't it?
It does,
Well,
doesn't it?
But that's how they did it, wasn't it? The Time Lords at this, throughout, wasn't it? With these big stupid.
They had the collars, didn't they? The big.
Oh right, yeah. So
Yeah.
with this actual
And
one,
the hats were like those skull cap, like the Valiard's wearing.
Yeah, this is more like the Cybermen, isn't it?
Yeah.
Here we are. Where's the rocket boosters? There isn't any on the ship. Sash, he's not going to die.
You had one job.
One job.
Yeah, one job, mate.
That looks like a grateful English, that, and you've fucking broken it. Who's done that in there?
Well, I think it's actually someone's yacked up over it, actually.
Look at that. It looks like an absolute belt to that for English.
You picked up the pieces quick, didn't you?
Crashed in doors. It must be the future.
2 seconds later. One day, all doors would be triangular. Something to look forward to.
Yeah, I'm a Time Lord. Oh.
You look like one.
Yeah, he does like a clown. Even the shoes. He's got them PPE masks on, for COVID, that guy behind him.
Yeah, hasn't he?
Yeah.
They both have.
Think ahead.
More than our fucking health service, hasn't it?
Yeah. BBC had a high budget.
Yeah. Right. Boy Legford is quite a good actress, but they just told her to play it, didn't they? Like that Just William character.
Yeah.
And she should just toned it down. She'd have been great, I think.
I think that was J&T's problem. He got people on board because he saw them in something and wanted them to play it exactly like that.
Like Colin Baker in Brothers kind of thing. He wanted
yeah.
Kind of...
Yeah.
Oh.
She does look like she's about to break into song at any moment. That's the only problem.
Yeah. Any minute now, Wayne Sleep's going to burst through the doors and going to reenact the hot shoe show.
I've never seen such a nervous guard in my life. PJ Armorman with the tash and the weird drill.
Again, he's holding that gun very nervously. Yeah.
He's hoping no one notices he's in his PJs. That's what it is.
I hope no one's watching this at home.
He looks shit scared, doesn't he?
Mm.
Colin Baker does have man tits and a gut, like me right now. He is popping out that waistcoat. You don't wear waistcoats, mate, when you're like that.
It is amazing how much weight he did put on between series. It really is.
Yes. What was it, though? 16 months? In between?
Yeah, about that, wasn't it? Yeah.
So, yeah, you're going to put on. I mean, I've put on about 3 months.
Shorter than that between filming, though, isn't it? Oh, no, not necessarily, of course, because there's a lead in for the last season. J&T wouldn't let him cut his hair, would he, in the meantime? That's why it looks so ridiculous.
Like I say, his hair wasn't that long, was it, in the last series?
Not at all, no.
Thing about curly hair, though, he might have grown up for 16 months, but you don't know because it curls, doesn't it? So it looks shorter than it is.
Yeah.
Well, he's got more of like a shaggy perm, really, isn't he? So...
It's only you that has hair, Jim.
Exactly. What the hell do me and Bob know?
Cast your minds back.
Too long ago.
I've only got grey hair. That doesn't really count.
Still hair.
I'll tell you what we do. I'll tell you what we do, lads. As we did the TV schedules last time, let's do the top 10 from the 8th of November.
Well, hey.
Okay, we'll go from 10 to 1. So at holding on at number 10 was Don't Get Me Wrong, The Pretenders. Down from number 8 to number 9 was Midas Touch by Midnight Star. I don't remember that one. Up from 24 to number 8, Showing Out, Mel and Kim.
Kim.
Yeah, up from 14 to 7, Notorious, Duran Duran. Up from 15 to 6, You Keep Me Hanging On, Kim Wilde. Down from 3 to number 5, All I Ask of You, Cliff Richard and Sarah Brightman.
There's a U-Tree.
There were rumours, weren't there?
They tried and failed, didn't they?
Yes, they tried and failed. Yeah. Static at number 4, Walk Like an Egyptian, The Bangles. Down from number 2 to number 3, In the Army Now, Status Quo.
What a tune.
Yeah.
The only one that wasn't 12 bar blues.
Yeah. That pictures of matchstick men. That was it.
Right.
Song.
Well, you might not be saying what a tune for this one, because down from number 1 to number 2 is Every Loser Wins, Nick Berry.
Oh, the EastEnders thing.
Yes, and up from number 7 to number 1, Take My Breath Away by Berlin.
Oh,
That's a good tune.
Yeah.
That is a good tune.
Top Gun?
Top Gun, yes, indeed.
I love Colin Baker.
I'm blessed with both man boobs.
I'm blessed with both man boobs and a gut. So am I, Colin. I think these were...
He went to sell a cow and he come back with some magic beans.
Cyber beans.
Where's the cow, you fool?
Oh, yeah, she goes, stewardess kicks off, doesn't she? Here she is, all over it on a Blackman. Oh, Mel, just act like a normal person, not like you in
not like Bonnie Langford.
Yeah, stop acting like Bonnie Langford. He's a nervous fucker, that one with Tash bald head there, isn't he?
Yeah, and he's acting the hell out of it as well.
Oh, isn't he? I know what I saw. What did he say, like?
iPad,
Has he got an iPad?
Some creeping music. Oh, back to pushing a law.
Oh, I must be dreaming.
Billwood. What? I mean, this is complete bollocks talk, innit?
It is.
The dialogue is cack in this.
It really is shit.
Dialogue courtesy of Roger's Thesaurus.
Oh. Here it is. Yeah, right. I've got a Tash. I'm here. Tash. What's going on?
Tash Brigade.
Yeah. What is it?
Come on, the Tash is hovering.
He was going to hover apparently, but they couldn't afford the special effect.
Should they just like offering?
I just noticed the wicker furniture in the background there. Oh, there we go.
Painted white.
There we go.
How many takes do you reckon that took?
Did he spit it out immediately afterwards as well?
It's got to be a couple of takes, that though, hasn't it?
At least. Oh, they look helpful, those numbers.
It's entered the Matrix.
Sort of sub-Tron.
Now they're playing that old wireframe Star Wars game you used to get in the arcades.
No thrusters again.
You can do the trench run in a minute.
Yeah.
I do like that. I do
love that game. Oh,
there we are.
Galaxian. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Phoenix, I think, isn't it?
Is it Phoenix or Galaxian?
This was all the rage.
This
sort of wicker garden finish was all the rage, wasn't it? So it's basically that sprayed white. I did like that captain's shirt. It was quite cool. Fucking Bob, what's that one there?
Shortbread, isn't it? Triangular shortbread.
Shortbread triangles.
Shortbread.
Oh, I want to get to the future, me. Like, do that kind of thing.
Exactly, same here.
Old bastards. Oh, eh? Calm down. It's cool, that, isn't it?
Where are the rest of the passengers? Is all I want to know. There was quite a few people milling around in the first episode.
Well, I think they hired it out for all this nonsense that's going on, really. You know, for transporting the pods.
The pods.
The pods.
Hello.
They look cool, the villains.
They look like they're smiling several times each.
They're not shaking their head like a nutter, though, this time.
I missed the head shaking, actually.
Mm.
Oh, what's going on in the background there?
The young Silurian.
Oh, yeah, that was good.
We can no longer harbour us.
That the plot point was right there.
Yeah.
Massive clue.
Fuck are you like?
You're looking at me, tin face.
Yeah. What are you fucking wearing? What are you fucking saying, like?
Do you want some, you toilet?
Oh, bloody
Here we go. Back to the courtroom. Yeah, you're right. It's shit, innit?
Hi, hang on.
Don't get cocky now, lad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God, get on with it.
Yeah, this is shit, isn't it?
Are we going to cut back to it in a minute?
Oh, come on, lads, stop fucking about.
Oh.
Yes.
Well, if you went to the cinema on this day in 1986, you could have seen Aliens, Mona Lisa, Basil the Great Mouse Detective,
Oh, that's a good
A
one.
Night on Elm Street Part 2, Freddy's Revenge, Top Gun. For that, of course, makes sense with Berlin being number one.
Oh, yes.
Legal Eagles, but the number one film for that week was Hannah and Her Sisters.
Never heard of it.
Woody Allen.
Woody Allen, yeah.
Yeah.
He's at U Training.
Yeah, well, the American version of. Yes.
Way before you two.
Yes, it was. Yeah, way before. He's got previous, as I say.
Quiet talk in the background. Oh, people look a bit stressed.
Yeah.
Background acting, ahoy!
Yeah.
Oh,
Here we go.
There we go. Acting!
Yeah.
this coffee's shit!
Fucking instant. Disgusting.
I hate mellow birds.
Face grip.
Ooh.
The strange bearded man.
Another person that this is amazingly famous, blah, blah, blah. I love the fact that the doctor knows it's random spy, but if he's a random spy, no one should know him, should they, really? He's a shit
Shouldn't
spy.
really.
No. I mean, if he just shaved his beard off. You recognise him, you daft old cunt.
Yeah, whatever, old man.
Yeah, fucking
Yeah.
shut up.
Shut up, Grandad.
Yeah, Brexit and that.
We'll take you for a walk later. You like your walks, don't you? Walks, yes.
Are you going to take me home?
I'll be late for school.
Yeah, prick. You might have been suspect. That's prick.
Yeah.
And your moustache.
An accomplice.
Oh, I loved it. They said the moustache did it.
Yeah,
He opens up and at the end,
yeah.
it's a fair cop.
Arrest the moustache.
Come on, act a bit faster, please.
Well, that's what I was going to say. I don't know if I actually did it before. My memory faults me. Oh,
Yeah.
fucking! I'll talk over this because it's shite. So we were saying about directing and stuff like that. It's all very static, 2 cameras, and you're in the boxes. And there was few and far between directors who went down to the floor, like Graham Harper's and that. And the difference it made in things like Kev Van Rosari and stuff like that was massive.
Oh, God, yeah.
Completely different. Yeah.
The pacing and everything. You know, this is just fucking padding.
I was to say, I went to one of the BF5. I think it's during the 50th anniversary year, and they showed Case Van Rosari for the Fifth Doctor, and Graham Harper and Peter Davison, and I think Janet Fielding and Sarah Sutton were there as well.
Oh, cool.
But Peter Davison was saying, because it was his last story, Case Van Rosari, and he said it was the atmosphere completely changed when Graham Harper came.
He's full on all the time.
Yeah,
full
on. And he said if more were directed like that, he would have stuck around for longer.
Right.
Because he said he just injected a bit of enthusiasm and energy into it.
Energy,
yeah.
And this is why it's all ploddy, isn't it? And
yeah.
Who's the director on this one, by the way?
It's,
is
Nick
Chris
Mallet?
Clough. Chris Clough.
Chris Clough, yeah.
He's done a few, hasn't he, Chris Clough?
None of them particularly good, I don't think.
No.
Who fancy potato waffle?
Yeah.
Bill and the Valley. Oh, I missed him. All these extras do is turn around every now and then, isn't it?
It really, you're right. It really does detract from quite a good story, that bloody trial, doesn't it? I've never really thought of it like that before. It's one of them. I think it could be quite really good.
Yeah. So that
And
CSO is not bad there. Actually, It doesn't look too bad.
It's fine. And also, I think they got
It's
told
fine.
not to wear blue, hence they're wearing like garish yellows and
Yeah.
things. But I mean, this trial bit is distracting from quite a good story that's quite tense and good at building tension.
Yeah. Oh no, I agree. I just looked up Chris Clough actually. It does appear that he got the job through Gary Downey, which was J&T's partner. But he also directed The Ultimate Foe, which is the last story of this. Delta and the Bannerman, Dragonfire, the Happiness Patrol, and Silver Nemesis. Shite.
I don't know. Delta Bannerman's brilliant. I love it. I will defend Delta Bannerman forever.
Silver Nemesis?
Not boring, so much.
It's got good ideas in it.
There's too many of them.
Yeah.
A subtle man.
Blunderbuss. I love that.
I've never heard the expression Judascope before either, actually.
No. There's a load of arcane expressions here. Brown study, he says, doesn't he, at one point?
Brown study?
Yeah, I think it's if you're depressed, you're in a brown study or something.
Oh, right. I've never heard of that one.
Well, that's I'm doing revision on the toilet.
None of the rest of the audience had I to look it up.
Bastard. Mate, you're a fucking elephant, you fat twat. Not very nice, is it? She's tiny.
Look, Bob, stop sitting on the fence and say what you mean.
Yeah, but I can talk. I am probably about the same size as him right now. I went for a walk the other day for a bit. Yeah. Not really be that much. Fucking hell, I was huffing and puffing like anything. Which I saw. We saw the leaf in your sleeve, and it wasn't magic. You know McCoy, Baker. You know McCoy.
He would have done it properly.
Yeah, whilst playing the spoons.
Yeah, the silly dancer.
Twisting that off on that. What's Mel again? Isn't she some like sort of scientist? I can't remember.
She's a computer programmer from Pease Pottage.
Of course she fucking is.
Why wouldn't she be?
Did they ever get to use any of her sort of programming skills?
Absolutely not, no. So basically she's like a Zoe, which they did utilise her skills and all that. It was just a scream, wasn't it?
Yeah, exactly. It's like with Perry was supposed to be like a trainee botanist, but never actually got to do any botany. I mean, at least with Sarah Jane, they sort of tried to get to do a little bit of journalism to begin with.
Plus, she was brilliant.
Yes.
The big chat, eh? Big chat.
Big chat.
Scientists, eh? Very focused individuals, apparently.
Is the moustache man going to act again in a minute?
He looks like he's about to act, doesn't he?
He's about to act his way right out the room. You watch.
Go for it.
Where's wellies?
They are wellies. I just saw the
yeah, they're Wellington.
The drawstrings at the top.
yeah, definitely wellies. Go on then, act.
They keep the ferrets in.
Again, you're thinking of McCoy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's acting again.
There you go, act. Come on, act in your wellies, Tash man.
Dramatic pause.
Oh, pervy little shot from there.
There we go.
Here they are, bell ends. Whatever they are.
It's a bit of both, isn't it?
Yeah, get some rest, old man.
Sounds like I reckon he might be the next one to go, you know.
Do you think? Well,
I think I thought she was going to toss him off it room. So.
Can you give me a massage and a happy ending, love?
Do you know who I am? Boris Johnson's father.
And the Vervoids watch an old man undress.
Oh my God, he's not acting.
No, I think he actually did drop dead then.
Brush under the carpet.
Oh, I has. Oh, I've come for your hand job. I mean, a warm drink.
Oh, I've already done it, love. Don't worry.
Come on in. I'm nearly there.
Just blowing it. What's he doing? Oh, shower. He's having a shower. Ready for you.
I'm checking her ass out.
Oh, COVID-19.
Every time, every shot from there is checking her ass out, isn't it? Well, we don't know, Colin, do we?
No.
Go in the fucking room.
Perhaps he's isolated.
Yeah, like we do now, apparently.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'd like to know why a spaceship has an axe on it.
Fire point, Phil. You gotta have a good axe.
Sure, the doors aren't made of wood. Or was it really built on a BBC budget?
No, it's made of space wood.
Ah, there you are. See,
Space
Maybe
axe, Phil. It's space wood.
Mel, I've got space wood. Help me out.
About to die. Give Angelo me space wood, love.
Oh, my day.
Hey, no!
Ah.
No!
Ah.
Oh, scream again!
Oh,
Oh, my
that
chicken.
would have been quite gross at the time.
At the
Yeah,
time,
that's
now it doesn't hold up that well, does it?
It's quite a good idea, isn't it? The whole half plant, half human.
Yeah, it's almost like a, I don't know, Invasion of the Body Snatchers kind of vibe going on here as well as a whodunit and
Yeah.
tossing a lot of ideas at the wall here. Okay, so guess time again. Guess time. How many viewing figures did this episode get? Bob, considering last time it was 5.2 million.
I'm gonna go 4.2 million.
Okay, and Jim?
Well, I normally go down a bit, don't they, from episode 1. 4.8.
Oh, you're both in the right ballpark. It was 4.6.
That means you win, Jim.
Yes.
Thank you.
I don't know what you win, but a hand job.
Well, let's wait till lockdown, shall we, Bob?
Oh dear. Okay, we should return then in episode 3.
Ah.
Cool.
Sorry, I'm sure I said that last time.
The British public love repetition, Phil.
They do.
See, hello, principle.
It's just. Oh.
Is everybody happy?
Aye.
Oh, aye.
I might need
Oh,
to
aye.
pop for a wee if you don't mind.
Yeah, go for it, mate.
Yeah, I might do the same thing as a preemptive measure.
Oh.
We are halfway through. It's good time to
Good
do
time for a piddle.
so. Indeed. Okay.
I am back, Philip.
Good.
I'm just going to pop myself a... I forgot to ask you, do you swear on your podcast, don't you?
Not usually.
Fucking hell, sorry.
That's all right. I'll just stick an explicit tag on it. Don't worry about it, mate. No, we have done sweary ones in the past, so no worries.
That's how I speak, like, and it's... You know what I mean?
That's fine.
But I should have...
It's what makes you, Bob.
Swearing twat. But no, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm not going to change now, obviously. But like, I should have asked. Sorry, Phil.
That's all right. No problem.
I'm trying to think of a word you swearing in your podcast, or my. I think it's mainly my podcast that you guys swear in. So
yes, it is. Yes. Yes.
It's your cunting podcast, Bob.
Anyway, we're here now. We're halfway through.
Indeed. So if you're ready,
yeah,
born ready.
We're all settled.
Oh, hang on, I'm not born that ready. Right.
Okay. Here we go. Then let's announce the next episode. Then. Right, everybody, we're going to press play on episode 3 in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and play.
Doctor Who, eh?
Doctor Who again.
Oh, is it?
Here it is.
Yeah.
You got any facts for us, Phil?
Well, this one was first broadcast on the 15th of November, 1986. Actually, I think something we haven't sort of mentioned before. Obviously, this was a replacement for another story that sort of fell through, which was apparently called Paradise 5, which was written by P.J. Hammond, most better known for Sapphire and Steel. Yeah. So I'd like to... Apparently that was turned into a Big Finish story.
All right.
Of course it fucking was.
Yeah.
I wrote a Doctor Who story in the back of Fag Packet and they turned that into a story as well. Here it was. Do you reckon he's wearing I think he's wearing a corset as well.
Well, I'd take it back if I was him.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Ask for a refund immediately. Use your moustache.
Get a fucking move on, Tash Manker.
Sorry, sir, this course is far too sweaty. We can't take this back. Careful now.
Oh, are you my mummy? It's definitely grim. This cliffhanger it's a good one, another good one, and it's a grim.
Oh, it is, yeah.
So far. Ooh, bit of spy sound.
That makeup is no worse than any sort of sci-fi makeup kicking around its time.
It's time, yeah. It's all a bit foam rubber, but
it is a bit, yeah.
And who is she as well? This woman here.
We never find out, do you? It's just
she's kind of a lab tech, wasn't she, or something?
Yeah.
Scientists
are bastards, aren't they? Really.
Every one of them. Every single one of them.
Yeah. Every man jack of them.
All those ones working on COVID-19 was included.
Yeah. Bastards.
Selfish bastards.
Them ones are all right, you know. It's the kind of ones like in future in space that've got Vervoid plants and that.
Oh, so your future scientists are bastards.
Oh yeah.
But so your backward time scientists are great lads. Glasses. What is that front pouch he's wearing?
I was going to say very handy pockets he's got there for his. Well, I don't know really.
They're very comforting.
Keeps your pipe,
your fags, a couple of cans in there, you get easy.
Yeah.
He gets the party 7 in there or something.
A lot of perms as well there. Perms and tash, they were age back then, weren't they?
That was the 80s, Bob.
Yeah. I used to want a perm. I can't
really?
Anymore, obviously.
No, obviously not. You could perm your beard.
Imagine that. You can't hold a gun. Why are you holding your gun like that, you fucking dickhead?
Why is he backing up against the wall like that? He looks absolutely... Look, he's petrified.
Oh, I'm a scary man. Don't fucking do it.
Maybe the actor thinks it's a real gun.
We've got a Tash upside down drill.
Nigel, it's not real. You know that. We've been through this.
I'd be whipping his ass. Man up, you Come on, you bugger.
He reminds me of I think I got the names up. Roger Sloman.
Was he the landlord of Bottom?
Yes. He looks like him, doesn't he?
He looks very like him.
There we go again. Blah blah blah.
Blah,
Blah
blah,
blah
blah,
blah.
Yeah.
Nice
All right.
head. What's wrong with his head there? He lost the power of his neck or something.
I'll tell you what. During this boring bit, we'll go through what else was on TV that evening. So after Doctor Who, at 6:10, you had the Noel Evans Late Breakfast Show. This time had Duran Duran as a special guest on there. Then at 5 past. Oh no. Then at 7:05, every second counts. Going to be Paul Daniels. It was back then. Hello. And then at 7:20, you had Heidi High.
Great show that.
Then at 8:15, you had Casualty.
Fucking hell, was that going back then?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I know. Then at 9:05, News and Sport. And then at 9:20, the Saturday Night of the Movies, which this week was Looker, which starred Albert Finney, James Coburn, and Susan Day. And then at 10 to 11, Bodyline again. And then at midnight, The Rockford Files.
I remember them.
Yeah. And then at 1:05, The Weather.
Oh, good old
things
weather.
like this is Saturday night. Where is Match of the Day?
Yeah.
November. Yeah, it should be football season, shouldn't it?
Yeah.
When is it that ITV had it for a while, but that was long after this.
That was the 90s, wasn't it?
Yeah, long after this. Yeah, where's Match of the Day during the season?
I was giving him a hand job. He left his cabin.
Didn't they? Didn't they lose the rights?
He chucked his muck and died. It was terrible.
Yeah, so was this one of the particular seasons that the BBC lost the rights to show it or something? Or
I can't think of any other reason.
I can't.
No,
November.
I think they were the only ones. It was only them and sort of ITV with the big match, wasn't it? Used to show stuff.
ITV were kicking their ass. Like, I mean, for example, the A Team was getting like 9-10 million viewers. At the same time as Doctor Who. This is when they were really kicking their ass.
That and Buck Rogers.
Rogers. Then they moved to Coronation Street spot, which is never going to work, is it? So,
mind you, you watch Buck Rogers now, and it looks worse than this.
Buck Rogers, I never really liked Buck Rogers.
It's dated even more than this. Crikey.
Yeah, I never liked it at the time. Apart from Wilma Deering, obviously.
Oh, the what was it, Prince of Sardella? Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Was it,
God!
Here we are. Was the robot tweaky? I think he scared the shit out of me, these Vervoids, when I was younger.
Well, everyone was scared of vaginas when they were younger.
Particularly talking ones.
Yeah. Yeah, talking vaginas are always scary. That's why I never like spitting image. I don't know what that means.
That's why I don't like Piers Morgan.
He was using a Commodore. Of course you were in 86. Everyone was.
Yeah.
Wait. I like the rapport between these two. It reminds me a bit of the Doctor and Brigadier kind of thing.
It is a bit, yeah.
They've got a bit of history together, haven't they?
Yeah.
He kind of suffers him, but knows that he's useful. Yeah.
Yeah, because he has that line at the beginning, doesn't he? Just sort of keep him under wraps, but don't let him go off and do what he needs to do.
Yeah, let him do his thing, yeah. But he's always involved in intrigue and mayhem. Very natural line.
Definitely a Brig Doctor thing going on. It's cool.
Yeah, it was like the little comedy sting for the music there.
Yeah.
Laugh now, everyone.
And that was another Brigadier Doctor thing, wasn't it? When the Brigadier said something daft.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Are these more villains or not more villains? These are more villains, aren't they? Yeah.
Mogarians.
Mogarians, yeah.
What are the villains? Yeah, the Dalek one, isn't it?
Yeah. Disco wigs.
Suzanne Danielle.
Yeah, if people write in, Phil, about me getting it wrong early on, just tell them to fuck off from me, yeah?
Bob says. Surprised he went on Saturday night, actually.
Bob says, fuck off!
Fuck off.
Oh, no, the death of Roger Sloman.
Oh, no.
He can't die, he's got a Tash. Oh, no, even Tashies are fucking gonna die. I'm scared now.
What was he doing, though? That's what.
Who will Richie and Eddie give their rent money to now?
And that's what happens, boys and girls, when you can't hold a fucking gun properly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Schoolboy Aaron.
Not how you should behave in front of a walking fanny.
Not anymore.
I'm acting these measures.
Act the shit out of
Not
it.
anymore. This is my big scene.
Yeah.
Your own actor prepares.
What an actor.
Larry said to me.
Yeah. I might be bald and have a mustache, but I will act the shit out of you, you full head of hair, cunt.
You and your fancy follicles.
Yeah, you've overacted. He's locking you in, mate. Oh, we're back in the shit, Jim.
Have we indirectly got Jane Fonda to thank for this exercise theme in this episode? Yes. They could be more indiscreet if they tried, could they hear this?
We need to talk in secret.
Don't know why she got the terror there. She only worked up a sweat there. Aye. Oh, it's just a chat.
On.
Oh, exposition. Okay, top 10. The top 10 that week. Down from number 5, number 10 on the 15th of November was all I Ask of You, Cliff Richard and Sarah Brightman. Up from 16 to number 9, Don't Give Up, Peter Gabriel and Kate Bush.
Oh, nice.
Up from 20 to number 8, Through the Barricades, Spandau Ballet.
Oh, yeah.
Down from number 2 to number 7, Every Loser Wins, Nick Berry. He's certainly losing now. Down from number 3 to number 6, In the Army Now, Status Quo. Up from 17 to number 5, Breakout, Swing Out Sister.
Breakout.
Up to number 4 from number 8, Showing Out by Mel and Kim. Up from number 4 to number 3, Walk Like an Egyptian, The Bangles. Up from number 6 to number 2, You Keep Me Hanging On, Kim Wilde. And holding on at number 1, Take My Breath Away by Berlin.
Oh, still going strong. Top gear.
All right, mate.
Top gear. Top
Not half.
I'm just going to put my hand up, lads.
Go on.
I pressed them, and I don't know where we are currently in this commentary. Can you tell me how many minutes and seconds we're at currently?
11:28.
All right, cool. I've seen the future. I'm 11. I'm 11. 11:45. Roughish.
We'll pause it and then we'll tell you when we get there.
Yeah.
Go. Are you back?
11:45. Yeah. Bin.
No.
Yes, bin with 126 on the side.
Yeah, we're there. Cool. I'm back in the room, lads.
Hey.
Yeah. Don't touch anything. Bob. not anyone else.
Yeah, Bob.
Nice wellies. They love the wellies, don't they?
They do, don't they?
And apparently a leopard print floor.
Did you touch that, Bob?
Oh no, Bob's been in here. Look.
Is everyone looking at Colin Baker in a room with record?
Yeah. 12:30, 12:31, 12:32. I think you're a bit behind, don't you, Bob?
Yeah, let's catch up, lads. It's all right. It's a little bit.
It's now tipping a bin into the furnace.
Yeah, I'm there. 126 again.
They don't wash their towels. They just chuck them.
Burn them.
This has been used once. Get rid of it.
Yeah. That's what I do when I'm on holiday.
Put them in your packing case. Take them home.
Just burn it.
I just noticed the PC fans mounted to the wall there.
He's rough for them bins, isn't he? Welly lad.
Yeah.
Has he got a tash? Has he got a tash?
He's got it under
It's the bin chucker.
Just in time.
No bins. No bins.
Oh, it's Mel. Fucking hell. Oh, wow.
Connie arrived after the
Don't throw the towel in, Mel. Wow.
It says it's a pulverizer on the wall. I just noticed that, but it's actually like a
definitely
furnace.
Yeah.
Where are you at now? 13.
1342.
Cool.
Michael Craig's tearing the Mr. Moustache a new one.
Yeah, of course.
They're onto a pile of corpses.
1351, 1352.
You're still about 4 seconds behind.
4 seconds behind, Bob. This is a good episode, this one.
Try and keep up, Bob.
You got a lot of leafy fanny heads at the moment.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good.
Plenty of them.
1410.
You're about 4 seconds behind.
I'm just going to keep 4 seconds behind.
Just keep it going. Keep it going.
The tape.
They could even sort of like come up with, CDs were around at this time. They could have said, the disc or something, couldn't they? But no, the tape.
You've stolen the reel to reel.
Though I do forget that Pip and Jane Baker did write this.
Yeah, they didn't know about CDs.
Yeah, they thought tapes were like the fucking future, probably.
They did.
They've taken the wax cylinder.
I love the way they put that shitty Walkman terrible music thing as their listening microphone. Like, it's very clever.
Pick up shit all, to be honest.
Yeah, exactly. If it didn't work for Challenge Annika.
Stop the clock.
Are you going to drink it?
No.
Oh.
All right.
All right, I'll do that.
Simple no would have sufficed.
Fucking savages.
I say, steady on.
No class, some people.
No, they haven't.
British abroad. Oh, my days.
Right, now we're in a boring bit. Are you on? I'm on 15, 55, 56.
You're now too far ahead.
Where are you?
Well,
We've just got
pause
into
it. We're at 55.
Yeah.
Right. Just tell me when you're at 16:03.
Now.
So we're back in the fucking courtroom. It's boring, yeah?
Yeah, Michael Jason is talking.
Potato waffles.
Yeah, waffle.
Exposition.
Yeah.
Who did?
I would have gone through the what was in the cinema. You could have gone and seen the cinema. It hasn't changed that much since the I think it was the last one, 8th of November. But only new one we've got this week is Big Trouble in Little China.
No,
that's a great film. That.
Yeah.
I think I might be watching that instead of this.
Do you know what? I've never seen it.
What, Big Trouble in Little China?
No, never seen it.
Years. I think it was good.
And you got Kurt Russell or something, is it?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
And King Troll, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
It's brilliant. Well, it was at the time. I don't know if it is now. Let's play this out.
Come on, Doctor. Gonna move, Colin?
You're right.
Move? No? Oh, there we go.
Oh, it really does distract from what's quite a good tense plot, doesn't it?
It does, doesn't it?
Oh, look at that.
Ah.
Is that pepper in a door handle? Very archaic.
It might just been a pepper grinder, actually.
Here we are. Big lads.
Here he is.
Do you not think, right, I'm not being funny either. Do you not think these need to be wetter?
Yes.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, it looks like foam rubber, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like put grease in it or leave
slightly
it
glazed in some way.
I know you shouldn't be saying that because it looks like a funny, but like it needs
should
to be...
lube it up, is what you mean.
Yeah, lube it up, yeah. It's Honor Blackman's Leave It Up. I can't believe I said that.
I can believe it.
Now we're going to get some acting.
Come on. They're both... He's just waiting to act, isn't he?
He is.
Come on, Honor, get over it. I'm going to act.
Here he goes.
Wind him up. Oh, he's depressed now.
I like the old Mortis lock at the background there.
Right
Right
next
next to look.
That is the future.
Colour fucking Leo.
Oh, last year's cried in the history books.
Imagine being an actor. Be given this script. I mean, they're doing very well, aren't they? Considering what's in it, kind of thing.
You'd be disappointed, wouldn't you? I think.
Well, you would really. It's
Hence, he's going through
trying to treat it like it was Shakespeare.
Mm.
Not
This
as
is
bad
by
as
Lear.
not as bad as Paul Darrow did in Time Lash, but
Paul Darrow is a fucking legend. Oh my god, he's got acting.
he's acting now.
On that on a Blackman.
That was the
pussy alone.
That was the worst shove past a person I've ever seen in my
What
life.
it needed was out of my way, you meddling fool.
Yeah.
He has a brained pussy galore, has he?
Yeah, it's Brenda, yeah.
Brenda,
Brenda, they did
no
some.
messes with our pussy.
You make them moist, they're gonna look a lot better.
If they well, it
They're
looks like
always better moist.
Let's swallow the dustpan and brush.
They are a cool design, though. They are a cool design. There's
Yeah,
potential.
pretty
Oh,
bizarre.
action chop.
Come on. He knows how to use that fucking upside down gun.
He does, doesn't he?
I know how to use karate.
I just love it when people say words wrong, like they put the emphasis on the wrong letters.
Yes.
I love it when they do that.
The emphasis on the wrong syllables.
He's gonna. This death scene must be the
Steady
acting
on.
pinnacle of this show.
Now,
Come on.
why is that Vervoid guy
composed
mental there?
He's going to throw the telly in the pool in a minute.
All delayed
This-
reaction
this
there
is
from the
acting.
commander.
Shut me
He
down.
knows how to hold a weird gun.
Yeah.
Kill the mute man.
Come on.
Nice carpeted.
I mean,
doors ahead.
this ball cast guys.
Put him on the floor.
I
Carpet the doors.
do like the chair though. I do like the captain's chair.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
Big and shiny. Oh dear, that looks painful.
He's
All right,
great.
then you
Oh,
pedantic
he's
shit.
To
Yeah,
study
splendid.
plants, you must be an astronaut. It's obligatory.
You will be made to be an
I
astronaut.
forgot about this. It's
What
the
is
black hole of Vivian or something. I can't remember.
Tartarus.
That's it, Tartarus.
Tartarus.
Black hole of Tart.
The black hole of Melbush.
Fucking fuming. That's that one that was fuming before, wasn't it? He's
Again,
fuming literally now.
I left her upstairs smoking. Oh, well done.
Oh, that is hideous. Bloody coffee cups.
Little
Yeah,
murder on the Orient Express there.
Yeah.
What are those sort of triangle things? They look better without them.
So why is he trying to fuck him into there? Because he doesn't want. What's his deal?
Well, he's going to outact a black hole.
That's exactly what he's doing.
Not everyone
it.
gets a chance.
That was good Star Trek moving on a ship.
That was. Well choreographed, that.
It's a black hole of Tartarus.
Tartarus. Oh, a cliffhanger.
I mean, I don't know why he's doing that.
No,
Are we meant to know why he's going to aim into the black hole of Tartarus?
is it to destroy all evidence of
What's going on?
what's going on? It's the only thing I can think of.
Because he's lost his shit.
He's going to take himself with it.
I dare say if we paid attention, we would know, but
Yeah, we haven't
Oh,
talked
yeah.
over every single line.
Let's watch it, aren't we?
Might have had a chance. See how this
Okay,
ends?
then,
Plot.
it's guess devouring figures time. So here we go. Here, Bob, your guess first, please.
3.7 million.
Okay, right, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Thank you very much. Jim, how many viewing figures did this one get?
I think it might be 3.5 million, Phil.
Well, you're both round. This one got 5.3 million viewers in a minute.
Oh, really? People came back to watch this.
It went back up.
Again.
It went up. It went higher than the first episode.
Well, after episode 2, it went higher.
Yeah.
Good.
Believe it or not.
It's not that bad, lads.
It's all right. It's all right if you can get past
It's
the dialogue,
all right.
maybe.
Kept us entertained anyway, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, one more episode to go. So we should return in episode 4.
I was going to pour a bag of pints.
Pour a bag of pints. You go for it.
Doing it. Look.
Pour them, sir. Pour them.
Bag of pints. So
Bag
this
of
is
sherry.
the fourth episode, isn't it, next?
It is. This is the last one.
Fourth and indeed final.
Right. Bag of pints done.
Lovely.
I always like to have one in, like, just in case.
Have you done your bag of pints?
Bag of pints is done.
Have I done? Have I?
Aye, you Southerners won't understand. You've got to have one in. Always have one in.
Don't be doing it.
Right, I'm not going to touch. Basically, if you touch the whatever it is, the fucking thing at the bottom, it scrolls weird.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. You got it really is a hands off of it. So.
I did like a
Stop
scroll.
touching bottoms, Bob.
Well, I did a scroll to make sure that thing was still recording, just checking it, and it did something weird. So yeah. Anyway, I'm back in the room.
Okay, so if we're ready.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, Jim's not.
Hang on,
Back in the room.
Hey.
Back in the room.
Just going to fill up my vape. Hang on.
Right.
I live a healthy life, lads, as you can see.
It's all vape and beer with you.
Yeah, well, if I stop, I might die.
Like a shark.
That's my fear. Yeah. Hey, I tell you what,
Your body will go, what the bloody hell did
before we crack on, right? So, can you see this thing in my hand here?
Not really.
Not really, no.
There.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
All I can see is a vagina standing behind you.
Yeah, well, look at handy wallet size.
Yeah.
Can you see that?
Yeah.
Opens
Yeah.
doors, open door. Yeah.
Yeah.
You could go on stuff, like whatever, carry your shopping and all that. So I bought me and Debs a pair of these, one each. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For COVID and that.
Yeah.
She thought I was gone mental. I think it's practical. There you go.
So you can move a door handle without touching it.
Yeah, look.
Yeah.
I can't really see it, but I'm guessing. Oh, yeah. No, it's a good idea, yeah. Something like that.
Yeah.
Handle, shopping. Then it, rip someone's eye out or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, you are mental, but that is not a symptom.
That is not a symbol of that
That's coincidental.
Yeah. I'm not mental, it's a coincidence. That's a weird film. Right.
Okay.
Here we all are, eh?
Right,
Shall
here we
we?
go. Should we do it?
Yeah.
I think we ought to. We've
Let's
come
do it
this
then.
far.
We have. We're starting to bail out now, wouldn't it? So. Okay, here we go. Okay, everybody, we're going to press play on episode 4 in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and play.
Here we go again.
Here we go.
Eh?
For the last time. For the last time.
Look at the pretty colours.
Ah, pretty lights.
I do like the 80s sort of shenanigans.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm not that.
Why does the logo, which is cool as fucking Peter Davidson's era, go weird and a bit bent?
You just had to faff around with it, didn't they?
But there's no need for that.
Well, before I forget, this episode was broadcast on the 22nd of November, 1986. Actually, another little fact about this one. This was the last time that the BBC Radiophonic Workshop provided a music score for Doctor Who.
Oh, of course, yeah.
It was done by Malcolm Clark, whose previous and only other score was for the Sea Devils, which I love.
Yeah, it's awesome, man. It's so experimental and mental. Fuming. Yeah, they are all fuming.
All fuming.
Didn't he do the Sidemen music as well? Wasn't that Malcolm Clark?
Yeah.
Blim, blim, blim.
Not
Blim,
sure.
blim.
I can't remember, actually.
Jim knows
It
shit.
was.
Jim knows literally everything. It's just crazy.
I know useless shit. Oh, that's good.
He looks like one of those shit lighters, that are meant to be windproof when you go camping and they're blatantly not.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
from Poundland.
Set your tent on fire.
Yeah.
He's gone nuts. Look at him.
Oh no, what have I done?
Captivated by the black hole of Tartarus.
Oh, here we go.
So they're gassing everyone, are they? Basically.
I wish they'd gone.
Yeah.
I wish they'd gone like in a weird plant accent, wherever they've got with their voice thing. I'm fucking fuming, me like.
I hate them animal bastards.
Fucking animal bastards, fuming. Come on, if you're gonna die, you fucking act it.
Yeah, is he not going to act anymore?
It doesn't matter if you're dead. Act.
Which one of you released that marsh gas?
Yeah. Colin Baker's a massive fucking Guinness fart through the hole or whatever.
One good reason to drink Guinness right there.
I'm not a pint of Guinness. Obviously,
always good in a scrape Guinness.
Actually, I used to drink Guinness all the time. That's all I drank. Like, I've sort of moved on to like ale now, but
yeah, I had a period of that as well.
Yeah, a few weeks ago, I just fancied a Guinness. So I just went and bought a 4-pack, and I quite enjoyed it actually.
It's a bit too easy, isn't it? It's a bit too easy.
It is, yeah, it is.
Easy, easy to drink.
Yeah, I think so.
So yeah.
Oh, I love a pint of Guinness. Like,
well,
these lads.
I'd say it was that easy for me to drink. I once did 4 pints in an hour in a lunch hour. So,
me and my dad went to Wednesday Rugby Club, and it was £1 a pint of Guinness to watch my mate's band that I used to be in actually. And we had £20 in our pockets, so we were only doing rounds with each other, and we left with no money. So we had literally 20 pints of Guinness. I just got myself a pair of YSL glasses for £300. Broke them, and I got lifted home with my mate. And all I said was, "Is this a van or a car?" All the way home. Imagine that fascinating conversation. Anyway, he could hold a gun. He can hold the gun.
He make it look threatening.
Yeah, not like a nervous
twat.
So it's the old retirement. I'm going to get some money plot.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Your golden handshake was crap.
I mean, to be fair, I'll never get to retirement age, but if I did, you'd be fuming, wouldn't you, with your lot?
Oh yeah. Especially our pensions have basically been wiped out over the last few weeks.
Oh, I've not even bothered with pensions. I'll worry about that later. I'll rob a bank. I'll rob a spaceship like this fella.
You can't get some of those magic beans.
Yeah.
Now he's really acting now, isn't he?
Yeah, he's gone. He's taken on the acting duties since other Tashman's dead.
Oh, action Chop again.
Fucking Chop.
Hi.
You shouldn't have a beard. You look homeless. But you shouldn't. Should everyone's like nice and clean on the spaceship, and he looks like that. I'm not lucky. I mean, I have a full-on scruffy homeless beard. But I wouldn't.
Exactly. You're not a sort of dealing with the general public, are you? Like he is.
Well, I used to do, but I work in a music shop, so it's different. Not on a very clean spaceship.
Yeah, exactly. A space liner.
Expect to look shit.
He's acting now, isn't he? I reckon that other lad was his son. I started to arrange.
He's collected all their car keys.
He's proper. Aye. Swapping.
Aye.
Bit of a sausage boat. Bit of a sausage casserole, this though, isn't it?
Yeah, the odds are not good, are they?
Not against on a Blackman at this current moment.
Oh, that told him.
I mean, I'm going to ask.
I know I am, but what are you?
I'm going to ask down, lads. Would you use that prop gun upside down like it is to make it spacey, or would you do it the other way around like a normal gun? I'd go normal gun
every time.
Well, to be honest, I don't mind the fact they've got it upside down to make it look a little bit different, but it's just the prop is shit.
Yeah, it is
shit. They didn't teach people how to use it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, it looks like exactly what it is, a lump of yellow plastic.
I think this is a highlighted point of the trial. You know what you're saying about the special edition where they take out the trial?
Yeah.
Then you've got this point here where the communication system's being ripped apart. And isn't the Doctor that does it? I don't know yet, but I'm pretty sure it is.
I can't remember,
because I think they plant it in. So, like, you were saying it doesn't quite make sense sometimes without the trial.
Yeah, you might be. I can't remember if it was that or just some sort of lines of dialogue or something. I honestly can't remember now. It's been a while since I watched the documentary.
Well, it's because the manipulation from the Valiard or whatever, the Time Lords, to the footage. Oh, Bonnie Langford, bless her.
Bless.
I love them chairs. Them chairs are great.
Oh,
yeah, spat in your eyes, you fucking twats. Take that.
Open your mouths.
I want to. What kind of stories is turned into?
I think it was that way that the girl that gave that old fella a hand job filled up a glass and just spat it all over him.
I think he just finished.
Impressive distance.
It was.
The tablet started working. Oh yeah, because that's stand against fucking ventilation things.
Everyone stands like that, don't they? It's perfectly natural.
They do, yeah.
Sly as fuck.
Is that a Cockney Vervoid as well?
I was going to go more like Liam Gallagher. Hey lads, they're fucking mugging us off away. Bad for it. Let's go fucking have them. Yeah,
they move like the Gallaghers, don't
they? Yeah.
All right, ginger pubes.
All right, Jim.
Yeah,
Jim. You're full of an Edinburgh grey bastard.
That's what I was quoting what they said to Chris Evans. Do you remember? Chris Evans was desperate to be loved by the Gallaghers, and they hated him. Out my way, ginger pube.
Oh, here we go.
There we go.
Gold heads. I love the fact that the mouths are grills. He's fucking. That's Liam full cocaine rage.
Where's my fucking brother?
Yeah. Where's me fucking red stripe?
Now, because since she's turned into one of them, why did he feel the need to kill her?
Yeah.
Leave it. That's what he wants.
Leave her for a bit.
Yeah.
Another one.
Oh, hands, jazz hands, everyone, jazz hands.
She's used to it, Bonnie Langford.
She is.
She's got style.
That was great acting.
She throws the keys on the floor because they need them later for the plot.
Yeah. Well, it's either that I was meant to disappear in a puff of smoke and the effect didn't go off.
It was either that or there's too many women in the room now from the sausage casserole. That's going to happen.
Yeah. I liked it when it was all men.
Yeah.
Thumbs off.
Stop holding the fucking gun upside down.
That's how you hold it, Bob. Okay? Get over it.
Have you tried to shoot with your little finger?
Don't be doing it.
I have, obviously, because I love guns. I don't, by the way. That's a lie.
Oh,
That's his Judas goat again.
it's sponsored by the Judas Goat Company or something.
It's probably racist, isn't it? So,
It probably isn't that, yeah.
Sounds anti-Semitic.
Oh, he'll be voting Jeremy Corbyn next.
Oh my days!
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
You didn't want to use sausage fest. You get a plant fest, mate.
Attack
Your keys out.
by green salad.
Yeah. I got attacked by a salad once. It was horrible.
Never again. It's chips and steak from now on.
Yeah. Look at his can pockets, eh?
Oh, yeah.
It's just the fact he's keeping nothing in them.
Big pockets to keep nothing in, though, aren't there?
Short
Not
arms,
even any
long
sort of
pockets.
botany tools or something. I don't know.
There should be something in there, shouldn't
Like a trowel or some secateurs or something.
there? A little bottle of baby bio.
Yeah.
Just some nice gloves. Protective gloves.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Put them in your pockets, whip them out. Hello, green fingers, ready to go.
You could put those kneeling pads they have for you see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. For when they get,
When they get old. Like Jim.
Oh,
Steady on.
bloody full head bastard.
Full head. Shit knees. Steady, Colin. People are watching.
Shoot it. You've got a gun.
Yeah, shoot you.
Shoot
got
the
upside
lock
down. Good, shoot it.
Oh no, we'll have something out my pocket instead.
Tick, tuk, 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 tuk.
Sonic screwdriver by any other name
The thing is, they went for all these different devices. They should just stick with sonic screwdriver.
as well. Oh, there's the tape. That looks modern.
Now he's picked up the pricing gun.
$4.99.
There's a reference for the kids.
I used to have it when I'm in Safeway. And the Hintons, actually.
Great days.
Now, well, you could swap the prices on stuff.
Oh, yeah. That's why they stopped, isn't it?
Exactly, yeah.
What do you mean this TV's 50 pence?
I can't think when he would have got away to have chucked the acid or whatever it was in the Megarians' faces.
Yeah, I don't think it bears too much.
No.
He may have an accomplice, maybe? Or was it actually him?
No, I think it's definitely him. Because he's going all full megalomania at the moment, isn't he?
Oh, he's like...
So they call them Vervoids, and then the Vervoids themselves call themselves Vervoids, don't they?
Yeah.
Later.
Doesn't make
a huge amount of sense.
a lot of sense. No.
It's kind of a cool idea, though. Like, there's a lot of plant stuff or whatever in science fiction, but this is...
Setting them to work like that, I've not heard before.
But I don't know if it's unique, this whole, like, making plant people to work, you know, making them slaves.
I've not come across it before, I don't think.
No.
Yeah. Again, that's quite an interesting idea.
But I think the whole human plant thing's been done better in, say, like Seeds of Doom, for argument's sake.
Well, yeah.
No, but that's what I mean. You've had the Seeds of Doom and stuff, which was brilliant. Whereas this is a different take on it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because they're enslaving the human race to be plants because he loves plants and blah, blah, blah. This is more like, you know, trying to make them slaves so they could do the shit work, you know.
I'm not quite sure what they could have done for the human race, to be honest.
Hand jobs.
A leafy hand job.
Yeah. Leafy hand jobs.
Leafy hand job. That's the name of a new album, that, I think.
Hello, we're Leafy hand job.
No, I'm your friend.
The usual.
I'm your friend. I'm your friend.
Yeah, this is fucking classic shite, isn't it? Yeah, shake your hand. He's a stab you in hand, you prick. Megalomania.
That's it. Never pays off, does it?
Yeah, Megalomania lesson 1.
You're no friend of us, you know.
Fucking dickhead. Why is your hand job strap on?
He looks like a Blur fan to me.
No, none of this is obvious to me, I'm afraid.
No.
None of it.
Animal.
Yeah. Compost, isn't it, and all
Yeah.
Kind to animals.
that.
The Vervoids are plants. Thanks.
Oh.
We never noticed.
There was an awful lot of exposition in this story, isn't there? This could have easily been a 3-parter.
It's quite strange watching it with, you know, fellow Doctor Who fans rather than on your own, even though I know we're doing this, you know, virtually.
Yeah.
But there's things like definitely standing out. The exposition is massive. The dialogue is clunky, but the actors are very good and they're trying their best.
Yeah.
And the trial scenes are shit and do.
Yeah. And slows everything. Well, it wasn't slow enough. They're slowing it down even further.
It's definitely it's a tense episode. It's a good episode, a good story. And I can't believe I'm saying about Pippa J. Baker, but it genuinely is. Yes, the script's very clunky, but the idea is great.
The plot's pretty good.
Yeah.
Quite a few
I kind of think Pip and Jane Baker get a bit of a rough deal.
Well, because outside of dialogue, I think they're pretty good, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, considering, each time they were asked to submit a script for Doctor Who, it's because another script fell through, and they were hard because they were quick. They could turn out something quickly.
Yeah.
I think my issue is will always be Time in the Rani, but as a kid, I fucking loved it. So, and it's kind of a kids' TV show. Says old men talking about a kids' TV show.
Yeah.
No, well, it's aimed at us, Bob. It's aimed at us, okay?
So no one else, us, all right?
Oh, don't fucking bother.
You sure?
Oh, no, definitely on a black one now.
No,
She's going to be compost. This is going to end badly for her, I think.
Yeah. At least she's keeping a straight face.
Well, exactly. Told you.
Oh, no.
Double whammy, that one. Not a sly handshake. She's going to the compost.
A great pussy. Oh, my days.
Yeah, well, he doesn't have a tash, so he's never going to win.
He should have known that by now.
Well, to be honest, ones with tashes haven't done too well themselves, if I'm honest.
Yeah, there's quite a few there.
Yeah.
How many tashes do you see?
But Bob, you know the ones who have survived so far? The one with the beard.
Yeah, beards always survive.
Beards, exactly.
Our best.
Yeah. Can you grow a beard, Jim?
I had done in my time.
Yeah.
I mean, can I grow one?
I'm just asking. Sometimes, like, the hair on your head detracts from your beard. It grows up, doesn't it? Your hair into your head rather than your face. Doesn't. That's a lie and not science.
Hair grows in all directions, believe me. Ears, nostrils, palms.
Hams?
Palms of hands.
Oh, not cuddle.
Not really. Well. Only in a full moon. Oh, nice cuddles. Hey, here we go.
But this is quite good. It's quite savage. It's quite tense, isn't it?
Yeah. Wait, get the flat pack furniture against it.
The really shit and very breakable.
Yes, a wall of wicker.
Yeah, wicker.
Your appointment with the wicker wall. Oh God! Oh Jesus Christ!
He looks so fucked off, the Commodore, now, doesn't he?
He doesn't.
He's definitely done with his shit.
I'm sitting down for the rest of this crap.
Yeah, fuck off. I broke my arm, wanker. I'm really pretending. I can't come in today.
I've got a note.
Yeah. I can't wear shoes. I can only wear trainers. I've got a note.
My mum says.
Yeah.
There's no excuse for the director makes him do it in his vest and pants.
Either that or the lost property.
This is quite intense, isn't it?
Well, hey!
Go on. There he is, Beard Lad. Fucking
Beard Lad, see?
Spaceship.
Bearded
Fuck you, Tashes.
Ooh, hang on. Pardon?
I can't figure that out. I know I've got the volume turned down, but...
No, he just says, are all the Tories here? Let's fucking kill them all.
Bomb the bastard! Yeah. Press the nipple, Mel.
And the last person that's going to chuck a fucking bomb is Mel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She blew it.
Yeah, just chuck it, Mel.
This is not Doctor Who.
Well, that's what the Valiant's about to say.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But this is the point. It's a very good story, very good plot. The Doctor wouldn't do this anyway. The fact it's in a trial where he's being judged by his actions, and he commits genocide. It's fucking.
He chose it for his defence.
Yeah, it's. The thing is, if it wasn't in that context, it maybe wouldn't be so bad. But because it is, it's completely emphasised that it's wrong.
They're still going to have babies.
Well, I suppose it does explain. He's just accelerating their natural life cycle, so he's not.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, he's not sort of strictly killing them, is he?
Well,
but
the fucking
they were
dead,
dry like old leaves.
I mean, they are dead in about 14 seconds.
well, the Doctor doing this just a means to an end for just to drive the Tron along more than anything else, isn't it? It's not.
No, but I'm saying like
You know.
you would use this as defense, but as a Doctor Who story, yes, it would probably work. But in the context of what they're doing, it doesn't work.
But not as a defense for anything.
No,
It's just
exactly.
No.
wiped out species. There you go. A wiped out species. What's wrong with that?
Well, it wasn't even sort of like he gave him a
Taste
chance to
this?
reconsider before he
Yeah.
chucked the.
Yeah. I mean, they were fucking fuming, like they weren't listening to reason, were they? Just fucking mad for it, weren't they? Off the tits on plant cork and that.
Baby
Plant
bio.
cork, yeah, plant cork
Man,
restaurant, yeah. That is a shit sling as well. It's basically a belt, space belt.
Yeah, that's it. You corrected yourself. Well done.
Everything's space something, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes, I'm in
I'd
musical
laugh
theatre,
like-
darlings.
I mean, I'd laugh like fucking Melda's headbutted someone before she left. Yeah, see you later. Poof. Obviously, be out of character, but
And that's my defence. I think.
I killed every
Genocide.
last one of them.
genocide. That's my defence. You fucking asshole.
Yeah. Come on, then. What you got?
I'll tell you what, Doctor Who, you're not a lawyer.
No.
You're many
Is this going to end now on a big close-up on Colin Baker's face?
I'll be surprised if it doesn't.
Yes.
Didn't Pip and Jane Baker go on to write the Ultimate Four as well?
They did, yeah.
Well, half of it, yeah. Same time.
Again, because that was another script that fell through, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, Robert Holmes died.
I think the
Hey!
Yeah, there we go.
I think the emphasis wasn't put on it properly. The fact that you're like you guys are saying that he just accelerated their lives kind of thing because of what they've done to the Earth. And then it's just a bit daft, isn't it?
It is a bit daft.
But it's a good episode. Apart from the court scenes, that could have been or is quite a good episode of Doctor Who.
I didn't dislike it as much as I thought I was going to sort of try and do a commentary on it. It's a bit different when you're watching it. You can sort of dip in and out. When you actually focus, and I thought, oh god, am I going to make it through this? But no, it wasn't as bad as I remembered. Actually,
you're going to ask us the millions, Phil?
Yes, I'm indeed. So, what do we reckon the audience figures were? Because in last week it was 5.3 million. So, Bob, where do you reckon we are this week?
3.7. I don't know why. I'm just going to go 3.7.
I'm going to go 4.6.
It was 5.2.
Wow.
It's not bad, is it?
Back where it started on. That was the same viewing figures for episode 1. There you go.
It's quite strong. There must have been. I don't know what was on that night and episode 2 when it dropped so much. But
I'm not sure actually what was on sort of ITV or something. It would have been an American show, I would have thought.
Yeah,
Usually was, wasn't it? But there we are, everybody. That's our commentary done for Terror of the Vervoids. So, did you enjoy that, chaps?
It's fun.
Yes,
cool.
it was. Yes.
That was literally like watching Doctor Who with two mates.
Yeah,
Hey,
I've never done one of these before, so with anyone. So
Right, okay.
I really enjoy
my cherry's been popped as well, Jim. It was cool, and I probably would swear next time if we ever do one again. So there you go.
I think people expect it, Bob.
Well, they would now, exactly. They would now.
But no, that was really good. It was really good to sort of watch it with you two and just it's just cool watching Doctor Who with Doctor Who fans.
Yes,
So when we take the piss, it's all right. But if you watched it with someone who's not a Doctor Who fan, they take the piss. It's not all right.
That's not allowed
because it's bulleting in your show.
Exactly.
And then you have to defend it like Colin Baker can't defend himself. But that was great.
We take the piss out of it with love. Actually, we always sort of love it. We'll go back and watch it again. You know, it's not like we're gonna. I absolutely hate that. I don't understand some fans who don't seem to like any episode or story.
That That was a good one. I don't hate any Doctor Who.
No, I don't.
I don't like Mind
some...
Warp.
I do like Mind Warp because it's quite a clever idea. Well, I don't. That's well.
Well,
I don't
that's the thing. I
hate
mean, even that's got some good moments and some good ideas, and it's yeah.
But I think Vervoids, it's one that always stood out to me as a kid or younger person. And if you do take out all the trial stuff and it's a very good 10th running episode of Doctor Who, really.
Yeah, it is.
Doctor Who, yeah,
it's not bad. It's not bad. As I say, it's better than I remembered. So, well, I'm glad we managed to get that done. Our first commentary in a long time as well. So that was that was wonderful. Thank you very much, chaps, for joining me this evening.
Thanks for having us.
Oh, that's absolute pleasure. So would you like to tell everybody where they can find you on the interwebs and your marvellous podcast? So if I go to you first, Bob.
Progtor Who. If you've not heard it before, it's four lads who just get drunk and take the piss out of each other and love Doctor Who, and we play music in between so we can have a break to go for a wee and a drink and that. So. And that's it. It's just cool. It's just a good fun podcast. So that's Progtor Who. It started off as playing prog, but we play whatever music now. We try and play good music, but unfortunately, we have a person on the podcast who likes pop music, but like really shit pop music. But it's cool. It's cool. So yeah, find us on Progtor. I do a podcast as well, a Star Trek podcast. Big Star Trek fan. Called Trek This Out, and believe it or not, there's 2 women on it. And.
Birds.
I know, yeah. There's 3 men and 2 women on a podcast about science fiction, and it's cool. It's a really good, diverse group of opinions, and it doesn't have the music, but it's good, and it's good to go back and rewatch Star Trek. And if you're into music and you like a cover band, I'm in a band called Bang Bang Bang. It's not gigging at the moment, obviously, because fucking COVID and that. But we're putting bits out on that, so. It's Bang 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 music on Facebook or whatever it is. I don't know. I don't really do the social internet thing, but yeah, Progtor Who, Doctor Who podcast, Trek This Out, Star Trek podcast, and my band Bang 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 music on Facebook. Not the Japanese porn or it's a Japanese boy band. I don't know what the fuck, but yeah, it's a good band name. But you got to be
could
careful.
Take you down a wrong avenue, couldn't it?
Yeah, it could do.
Correct avenue, whatever you want, enjoy.
Yeah,
but come back and listen to us or whatever.
Not suitable for work.
Yeah, exactly. So that's me.
Okay, and Jim, where can everyone find your podcast?
Well, after this, if they are inclined to bother finding my podcast, they will find it at the Krynoid podcast. That's Krynoid, named after another Doctor Who plant life form. Yes, the Krynoid podcast. We are a monthly podcast, and we take one classic Doctor Who story per month and bang on about it for over 2 hours, generally speaking. So if that sounds like something that wouldn't make you vomit, then why not come and check us out on all the usual channels.
To emphasise this as well, because when Jim advertises it, he's not exactly a salesman on it by saying that. But for a man with a very short attention span, it is a wonderful podcast. Yes, it's long and whatever, but Martin and Jim are great guys, and it's so worth a listen. So do check it out.
Yes,
don't let the host of the podcast put you off.
What? Thank you, Bob, for most of that. That's very kind.
I'd like to echo that sentiment. Please, everyone, please go and check out Krynoid podcast and the Prog2 podcast, and take your seats and everything else that Bob's involved in as well. It's very, very entertaining, both podcasts. So I genuinely do. I listen to it myself. So please go and give them both a listen. You won't regret it. You won't regret it. So I think when this podcast returns, I think it'll be Paul and I are back. I think we're doing a Big Finish review of Time Reaver, which is a 10th Doctor and Donna Noble story. Ooh. And I've also got another video podcast to put out as well. So that's all coming soon. All coming soon. So right now, as we waffled on for long enough, I think that's about time to call time on this podcast, gentlemen. So it is a goodbye from me, Phil.
It's fuck off from me, Bob.
And
It's not. Thank you for listening. Sorry, I'm only joking.
It's I love you all from Jim.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I'm just going to stop everything recording. Hang on.